Hello people, welcome to the program. My name is Olawale aka Wales, and this is the rundown. You know how we do it on the show. We take you through all the news happening, all the entertainment news happening across all our social media platform. And you know as well that I'm never doing this alone. I'm here with someone special, someone that has adorned me with this beautiful, beautiful necklace. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed anything. This is still the rundown. Never mind the person dancing behind. Never mind the person dancing beside me. His name is Beko. Beko, welcome to the show. Is this South African?
Yeah, so this 9 days for TikTok. It is raining. I have to get it. Hey,
join the challenge.
My name
is the challenge.
Actually, it's a challenge. My name is Odenka Enyola Beko Olawale, aka Energy Daddy. And I'm looking so sweet, so adorable, so hot, so tantalizing.
And you give them this.
You know the truth now. Lolai Glamour is really doing wonders with beats.
Wow, and we can see it all over you.
Yes, Lolai Glamour on IG. Lolai_Glamour on IG. So.
Thank you for that. So let's get into the stories for today. Number one, we have Davido versus Brown Hill Investment Company. So Davido was taken to court and filed a lawsuit of 2 billion naira because Davido was actually contracted to
perform at
the Worry Again concert, but he chose to go to Australia on the same day. If you had Worry and you had Australia, which one would you go for?
But I think that was a breach of contract.
It was.
Because they have called you first, they informed you first, they had an agreement with you. So I was thinking that you should have honored the first one you had and not the second. But because
but the second one is in
Australia is giving Jim. It's giving Jim.
And the story behind it was that it was actually they didn't want to give him the gig at first because they had issues with him twice. He didn't come for their event, and this third time he proved them. Would I say right? He proved them right.
One for a reason. But it is well. It is fine. Well, but no, Australia is just giving him Jim. But 2 billion.
That's actually they've settled out of court, and we don't know how much it's going to pay. They said it's going to pay 30 million naira. Some people said it's going to be more than that, but we do not have that information for you right now. But Australia is where you have to be.
And also, with the gist with Yvonne Nelson and Inyanya, yes, Yvonne Nelson had authored a book, is the English right? And written a book, yes. Okay, and written a book about she's not Yvonne Nelson, and let out a lot of secrets and a lot of things about herself. And even when she dated Inyanya, and Inyanya cheated on her with Tonto DK, and now I think Inyanya has spoken out that he did not. And he endorsed the book. He endorsed the book, but he didn't read the content of the book. And is saying that they are still in talking terms, and he would address the issue later. So I'm just wondering which kind of friendship are they operating? Because the book created a lot of controversy.
It did. I'm just looking at them. You authorized a book, or what did he say?
Endorsed
a book without reading anything inside. Are you not educated enough to understand that? I think there's a chapter dedicated to him. If you can have a chapter dedicated to your relationship with someone, and then you go all talking about how you've been unfaithful with them in that relationship, I think it speaks a lot about the relationship itself. But the most interesting part is that they are still in talking terms, and they're in good relationship.
It's looking like toxic relationship, because when you know that you will soon yourself.
He's not giving Moses Lamba and Queen.
No, when you will soon attack yourself, but you are friends. It just waiting for that moment, so you just bam, and it happens because it's just.
Oh my God!
I'm just wondering. He could have given someone else to help him read it and give him a synopsis or a summary of that chapter, but he just endorsed because it's Yvonne Nelson.
I think it's even similar to the first story of Davido that it just had to do with just understanding what contract is. Read and understand that there are consequences to things. So if you cannot read, get somebody to read it for you and understand what you're going to do. Moving on to the next story, we have Timini Egbu. So I think a lot of young Nigerians are going to be interested. Young female Nigerians and single Nigerians are going to be interested in this story. So he said in a particular show that he is now in a relationship. Are you having a heart attack for them?
Oh no! There is one girl, I wish I could call her name. My former classmate. She turned people off, or she told them no because of Timini.
Has she seen Timini?
She has not even seen Timini. God. She's so in love. Maria, sorry, I didn't mention your name.
Oh my God. So Timini said he's in a love loving relationship with his partner, and he is looking forward to get married because he's almost 40 years old. So age is not just a number now.
He's looking like 26. End to 40. If I see him, good evening, sir.
But it's also interesting that he said that because it's closing to 40, he wants to get married. And a lot of young female Nigerians are looking forward to being in a relationship with him.
It's just painful that the Timini, the man of glory, the man of splendor, is now living thousands of ladies. People will cry. People will feel so sad. It's like so everybody go chop breakfast. Like this breakfast is served hot and
I'm so
ready.
happy for Timini because a lot of people
I'm
happy for him because a lot of people are saying that he's just a playboy in the country, meeting with different women. I don't know anything about it, Timini, but I'm happy for you, and I'm sure
I'm not happy for you. It's not because I'm
going to be a blessing. I'm going to pepper a lot of young Nigerians.
It's not because I'm a hater, but because of all the hearts you have broken. All the hearts you have broken, they will rise. They will rise in judgment. I'm pitying for them.
They'll rise in judgment and they'll not be allowed into the wedding.
But in case you are looking for hype man for the wedding, hey, gang, to mini money. Let's go. Now moving on, we have the gist of love again. Hey, out of my belly shall flow rivers. Daddy, good afternoon, sir. Daddy, good afternoon. Oh, good morning or good evening.
Who is your daddy? Who is your daddy?
Theophilus. Gospel singer Theophilus has said he wants to tie the knot with Ashley White, a Jamaican, am I right?
Yeah, you are.
A Jamaican lady. And he says, has it pleased the Lord? So other girls in Nigeria did not please the Lord. Nah, I think it's
so happy for him that
so the many girls in Akwa Ibom, Adamawa, that are even singing with you, backup singers, the church you go and minister for, that they did not please the Lord with you.
With all this paparazzi, what would you say about Moses Bliss? He went all the way to Ghana.
To Ghana? No, I don't know why gospel artists are leaving the country. Why are you leaving the country? I actually saw a meme that said, why are gospel artists going outside Nigeria? And someone said, once you ask a Nigerian lady, I got to finish.
It's not only that, her grandma will get sick. She will have a school fees to pay.
And I got for that solo shopping.
But we're not generalizing.
I don't know what they are doing outside Nigeria because these ladies are the ones that pray with you, that attend your concerts, that like say, look at even this Daddy Theophilus. Good afternoon, sir. I'm still greeting you. Good evening or good morning. Whenever I see this video, it was like until my gaze is only you, like until he sees nothing more. Daddy, when did the gaze shift? Daddy, when? Because
there was a shift.
I actually love love. Yeah. I appreciate love. I applaud love.
I can't wait. I can't wait for their traditional marriage. Kanye West has always been in the news for something good or something bad, but this time he says his origin is from India. And in 2023 he said race is just made up and black people are actually of Indian origin.
I didn't want that to this kind of like the
but it's just interesting how they just go there and then I don't know how they check it, but they have means of doing their DNA test and then they get perhaps they're 1% rated or 10% rated. But Kanye West is always online, always on social media with one thing or another. If you're familiar, there's a time it was trending for wearing something very, I don't know, weird. People call it fashionable for people that are in tune with fashion.
I know, I love fashion. And it's always out of the box.
It's always out of the box. There was a time I caught him wearing, caught him online.
Okay.
Walking barefoot, and his wife was wearing one box or his girlfriend or something. I don't understand.
That is controversy.
Yes.
I must be naughty. So I think energy, or sure. I think Kanye West has that kind of spirit that once he enters a place, I get him ease the appearance.
You scream for attention.
Not you don't scream. Screaming is as if you are trying to get it.
Okay, so what do you do?
Attention is already gotten.
You grab it. You take it. And you run with it.
It's like magnets. So once you enter, it's bam. Every eye is on you.
Every eye is on you right now.
The next is going to enter and doing gang. I stand one thing doing this kind of gist is that there is no peace. There is no room for peace. I'm about to gist because in this place there is no peace. In this gist there is no peace because the gist is between two people that like to enter controversy. And I guess when two people that are into controversy are in
inside that controversy right now.
I love it. I love it.
Please tell them the gist and let them understand what we're talking about.
This is a beautiful gist between Very Dark Man and Bob Risky.
Very dark.
Mommy of
Very
Lagos.
Dark Man, or we have
No.
We'll get to that aspect.
This is a gist between Very Dark Man and Bob Risky. The controversial crossdresser has returned back for Very Dark Man after Very Dark Man went for his head. Now, Mommy of
His head
Abuja had an interview where she confessed and expressed her feeling of being like Mommy of Lagos. And now Very Dark Man came for Mommy of Abuja and now brought in Mommy of Lagos into the show that they should be jailed and they should arrest Bob Risky if they want to cut down the advent and the rise of crossdressers. Now, Mommy of Lagos does not take things like this easy.
He never takes it easy.
She and he, anyone that she prefers.
People always say, if you want to fight anybody on social media, never go for
Lagos.
Leave Mommy of Lagos.
Never
go for
and
Bob
it came
Risky.
from Mommy of Lagos that Mommy of Lagos supplies politicians with voice.
Yes.
And that is why he is becoming too difficult to arrest or to handle. Now, Mommy of Lagos came fully prepared. Now she started bringing out his old videos, his past videos that were not so. We cannot bring it here.
We can't talk about
We can't talk about it. And it's giving 2-1. It's giving 3-1. It's giving 4-2. Now they say the person that is leading and is winning this gist is Mommy of Lagos. And it's so wonderful. I don't know what. I don't know what is your thought about this gist.
But I just feel that Mommy of Lagos will always win any controversy. She has fought
Nkechi Blessing.
She has fought with
Tonto Dike.
She has fought with Izzy Ogbede. Wherever wants to fight with Bob Risky, just know that you're going to be dragged into the mud. And she always have evidences for everything that she's done. Because she's always going back to social media. Social media never forgets. She'll go back into the it's the history of future. She'll go back into where she's always getting those information from and give you with evidence.
Mine is Very Dark Man. If you are listening to me, just take it easy because now you are in a thin line between being controversial and being forgotten. Because I think the moment you start saying Mommy of Lagos is supplying boys to politicians, I think you should be more bold to give us the name of the politicians. So it gives the just ganga. And if they catch you,
people are saying it's even hypocritical because you've done a lot of things in the past. We see a lot of videos about you that we cannot mention. Very gory,
because of you want to
You're
eat.
You're doing a lot of things with your own thing, and you said you've repented over the years, and now you are not criticizing the people that you've met. How does that work?
Even you too, wait for Mommy of